Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the Xargon level editor and give as quick an overview as I can of some of the very basic functions that'll get you started making levels very soon. So, as you may know, you probably want to choose the first episode, Beyond Reality. It's the only one that has the level editor in it. And you might want to turn off the music just in case you spend a lot of time in the level editor. And while Xargon has great music, you might want to just turn it off for a little while so you can concentrate. So to get into the level editor, you want to press Control and E on this main menu screen here. I've just done that, and now we are in the level editor, as you can see here. Let's go load up an existing level, which you can do by pressing L. You see it prompts you for load, and then type in the name of the level, which most of them follow the convention of board underscore 01, board underscore 02. So I'm just going to load up level 1 of episode 1 by typing in board underscore 01, hitting enter. Okay, so here we are with level 1 of Xargon. And you can see that cursor there that's moving around. That's your cursor that you can use to place objects or navigate around. If you want to move around a level quickly, hold down Shift on your keyboard and use the arrow keys. And that'll enable you to move around very quickly like this. So that's definitely very helpful as you get into making levels. This item here, number 1 with the punctuation mark under it, that's your checkpoint where you spawn from. I might get into that in a later video about how to modify those and modify the placement of them and things like that. But that's a little more complex than what I wanted to get into today. So just know that that's your level 1 start checkpoint. And then of course, let's scroll over here to see the exit. This is the exit. You can see behind the exit sign is this purple item here, and that's the checkpoint that will allow you to leave the level and go back to the map. So again, I'll get into that in a later video. But just for now, we're going to leave the intro checkpoint and the exit checkpoint in the same place. So you probably want to know how to move around blocks and land and things like that, because that's really kind of the meat and potatoes of making a cool level. And what I want to share with you today are these really powerful key combinations for copying and pasting. It's F1, F2, and F3 on your keyboard. And in order to use those, what you want to do is imagine a square that's going to open up from the top left corner, and you're going to drag it to the bottom right corner. So press F1, and right now my cursor is in the top left of that square that we're going to make. And now imagine you're drawing the square down, and then you're drawing the square over to the right, and then hit F2, and that copies that imaginary square. So then if you wanted to place those blocks that are in that square that you copied, you go to where you want to place them and hit F3 to paste them. So look at that. You've got that imaginary square there that you copied and pasted, and if you were making your level here, you could easily flesh that out by copying and pasting things. I'm just going to get rid of that here. Again, you can quickly copy and paste out stuff you don't want. So, as you may imagine, you'll want to be using that for things like platforms and ground, background scenery, and things like that. These things like bonus items here, imagine them on a plane in the foreground, and you can copy and paste those, but you don't use the F1, F2, F3 key. So for example, if I were to use the F1, F2, F3 copying right here, it wouldn't copy those, but it would copy the scenery behind them if there was any. So let's go modify this platform that you start out on. In fact, I don't want the platform at all. I want grass, So let's go copy. Again, we're making like a rectangle. Hit F1. Imagine it's in the top left corner of the square. Now you're drawing your square. Hit F2 when you're at the bottom right corner of the square you want to copy. And now let's go up here and let's change this platform to some grass. I hit F3 to paste in the platform, and there you go. And let's just fill in some dirt. So again, F1, F2, F3. And then I'm going to use what I copied already and just hit F3 again to get rid of that old platform. And let's go, extend this ground some more. That's another F1, F2 that I just did there. And we're copying it over and copying it over. And let's go make another, let's make a little step here that you have to jump onto. There you go. And again, I'm going to use F1 and F2 on this piece of dirt here, and I'm just going to copy it in here to clean it up a little bit. Again, I'm just copying and pasting and copying and pasting and copying and pasting. We'll get rid of those lollipops at another time. So now I want to see if this worked. So you're going to hit S, and you're going to save the level. In this case, we'll just save over the existing file name so that we can quickly test it out in the map. So you hit S to save. It brings up the level name. You can hit Enter to save it over, or if you wanted, you could save it as a different name, but then it won't automatically be on the map screen for you to test out. So go into hit S to bring up that save menu. It'll say board_01, hit enter, and now you've saved over the existing file. And if you ever wanted to recover the old original level 1 file, you could just drag and drop it in from, you know, a zip file with the registered version of Xargon or the level editor version. So now to exit the level here, I want to hit escape, and now you're back at the main menu. Let's play a new game. And we want to navigate over to, I think I went into the wrong level there. You want to navigate over to that number 1 at the top. And here you go. You know, here's our test level that we copied and pasted some blocks in, and as you can see, it's different from original level 1. And that's what you want to do to just get started moving grass and dirt around. Now, quickly, I want to show you something that makes the copy and paste tool very powerful. So once again, we're back in the level editor with Control E from the main menu. Hit L. We're going to type in the level that we wanted to load. This is board 01, the level we were just editing. So you may say to yourself, okay, that's great. I can copy and paste the existing ground that is in the level I'm working on, but I guess I'll really have to, you know, get into the weeds to copy and paste or insert, you know, blocks. Let's say I wanted to put in cave blocks that are used in a later level. Boy, I'd have to, you know, look those up and put them in one by one, and that would be really time consuming. Well, what I want to show you is that you can actually copy and paste that stuff in very quickly and easily. So as you know, we have our edited level here. It's saved as board 01. It's already saved with our edits that we made. And now we want to load another level. Let's say board 05. Look at that. It's a cave level. Very good. It's got some of these cave blocks that I want to add in. Let me just go and copy and paste stuff over with F1, F2, F3. Go back to L to load. Go back to your level you were working on, board_01. And now let's copy and paste these in. And I'm just going to copy and paste them down here to use them as a palette to draw from as I use them. As you can see, I copied these cave level blocks from the other level, and they stayed, you know, on the clipboard, so to speak, as you move back to the level you were working on. And now they're pasted in here, and you can easily, you know, use, let's see, F1 and F2 to copy these 2 blocks here, and hit F3 to paste them in. Let's go get some more of these cave blocks. They're pretty cool. Okay, and that doesn't look super pretty, so I'm just gonna delete some of these items here. What I did was I copied and pasted this single block of stone here and pasted it over some of the stuff there. Once again, I did an F1 and F2 to copy this cave background block. I'm going to put those above the cave here. They did a really good job on the graphics in this game. A lot of the tiles are kind of repeatable or look nice next to each other. So that's what we've got. We've got a cloud there, but we'll worry about that on another day. That's another object on a foreground plane, so to speak, that you can modify and delete using other key combinations and tools. But I'll get into that in a later video. And let's go make a ceiling for the cave. So F1, F2, F3. And let's go test this out. Hit S to save it. And as you imagined, and as I expected, here are the cave blocks that we copied in from that other level and pasted into our level, and there you go. So this is the copy and paste function is extremely powerful and extremely useful in this level editor. As you can see, not only can you copy and paste blocks that already exist in the level you're working on, but you can also easily load up any other level from episode 1 or episode 2 or 3 if you rename them to have the correct file extension of XR1. And, you know, you can just load up different levels and copy and paste palettes of blocks back into the level you're working on and draw from them to you know, make really cool worlds very quickly. So here was kind of the quick and dirty way to very easily use the Xargon level editor to quickly make levels in a really great fashion. So I encourage you all to give this a shot, and be sure to share your creations with the Xargon Facebook group so we can all take a look at those. Thanks for watching.